Maroof Raza, Times Now's consulting editor, strategic affairs. General B.S. Jaswal, former Army Commander, Northern Command. Commodore J Singh, defense analyst from Bengaluru. General D Bakshi from Delhi. Thank you very much. And we also have with us, I think I see on the screen there, Group Captain Sultan M Hali, defense analyst from Islamabad. We will be joined by Admiral Javed Iqbal, I think he's just being lined up from Lahore, and Ambassador Ali Sarwar Naqvi. I don't know if they're on the screen yet, any of them, from Karachi. Now, Maroof, condemnations from Pakistan, do they cut any ice with you? Standard condemnations from Pakistan?
No.
And why don't they, Maroof?
No. Well, Arnab, I mean, all of us have been watching and been discussing the operations that have happened now, and similar attacks have happened n number of times on various military bases, on various Indian installations. Condemnations have come. In fact, let me bring out 2 points to, assert my view that one, even after the 16 December attacks on the school in Peshawar in Pakistan 2 years ago, there were condemnations and there was action taken by the Pakistan Army against the attackers who attacked the children of army and military personnel there. But the narrative against India remained the same. It has not changed. Therefore, I have been asserting all along, even when Mr. Modi went to Pakistan, that is one end of the relationship with Pakistan, but the other end of the relationship is what we need to keep real about, which is that proxy attacks will continue. This is a strategy that has been adopted in Ziaul Haq's time. It serves Pakistan well. Every time we lose one trained soldier or even one citizen, it pains us. As far as those who sponsor these elements and send them across the border, it doesn't pinch them at all. In fact, it saves them their own military lives, who would have otherwise, if resorted to this kind of action, would have been lost also.
Yeah.
So there is that one element.
So Maroof, what I want, therefore,
what do you do with Pakistan?
No, therefore tonight, tonight, Maroof, it is not lost on me, neither is it lost on you, or is it lost on any reasonable Indian, that this is exactly the Pakistani betrayal that I warned the viewers of Newshour on the day that Prime Minister Narendra Modi showed the large-hearted gesture of dropping by in Lahore on the way back from Kabul. And I said that night, and viewers will remember it, I said, watch out, the Pakistanis are known only to betray. They will betray, and this is exactly what they have done. They have betrayed. So first, Group Captain Sultan Hali, first and foremost to you, your condemnation of this attack, that is your government's condemnation of this attack, cuts no ice with us. Because there is evidence tonight of a clear, crystal clear Pakistani involvement in this attack. So accept, acknowledge, and admit the fact that you did it. Because a denial will only make us more angry. A denial will only serve to derail whatever attempts are left at peace. It is better to accept, and if we accept, then we tackle the problem together. Then give us entry into your country, and our special forces together, with yours, if you have the will, can deal with these elements. But if you deny tonight, but if you deny tonight, then I will present the evidence to you. You're making things difficult in resolving things between both the countries. Yes. Group Captain Hali, be a reasonable man. You are an Air Force officer. And please understand this, that those people you send across the border to try and attack our Air Force assets,
you keep quiet
are a bunch
for 30
of
seconds, listen to me,
mercenaries that you send over, and this is a Pakistani attack. I have with me clear-cut information of how these Pakistani terrorists moved through before launching an attack at the Air Force base. You want to attack our Air Force? Then come forth like men and attack our Air Force, and we will teach you a lesson back. You want to behave like a bunch of cowards and send these paid mercenaries on drugs and hallucinating substances? Brainwash them and send them to attack our Air Force bases? Are you not embarrassed tonight as an Air Force officer of what your country has done? Are you not embarrassed?
Yes.
Are you not embarrassed
yes.
as an Air Force officer?
Now listen to me. Listen to me. Give me a chance. Will you keep quiet?
Are you not embarrassed and ashamed tonight? And those cowards.
Arnab, listen to me.
Who dare to enter an Indian Air Force base?
You're not ready to listen to me. You are talking one way. So what's the point of a debate? Okay, Arnab, let me tell you this. That first of all, I would like to congratulate you. I would like to congratulate you on the 1st of January 2015. You did exactly the same thing with the terror boat drama, which embarrassed you.
Mr.
And now
Group
you have carried out another false flag operation. Now you have carried out another false flag operation. And let me tell you,
don't cross the line this new year. Maroof will respond to you. No, this is a Pakistani attack. I'll present facts. No, don't. I'll present facts tonight and Maroof is responding to you. This is a Pakistani attack because there is clear-cut information of how the terrorists moved through before launching an attack at the Air Force base. They snuck in through the Narot, J Singh area around the international border, and Maroof is responding to you. Maroof, enough of this rubbish from the Pakistanis. Maroof.
What will Maroof say?
Group Captain Saab, with due respect, do you think, sir, that we are happy to lose the life of any trained service officer? You are from the service fraternity. Would you happily lay down lives of your servicemen to enact a drama to show India in bad light? I don't think any serviceman anywhere in the world will be willing to compromise the lives of his own servicemen just to show the other country in poor light. I'm sorry, sir. This goes against the established, accepted norm.
Sir, you've been doing it for the last 20 years. This is not the first time. You are known for your false flag operations. And this is not the first time.
Hear me, sir.
The terror boat drama was exposed by your own Director General.
Group Captain, hear me out. Why? Group Captain.
I was behind this.
Group Captain. No, Group Captain. Group Captain, please hear me. Group Captain Saab, please hear me. Please hear me with respect. Hear me. Now the thing is that these jihadis are dispensable lot for you. They are not dispensable. Our soldiers and our security personnel are precious. They are not dispensable. So please do not allege that this was a drama. That was the same thing that many of your so-called experts like Shirin Mazari and others had alleged that the 26th
Chhattisgarh.
No, not at all.
Group
Captain,
you've been doing it for ages.
Get your bearings right.
You should be ashamed.
Great Captain, get your bearings right. You also alleged.
Derail the talk.
You also alleged.
Maroof.
Group Captain, sorry. No.
Maroof,
you want the talks or we want the talks? If you wanted the talks, why did Nawaz Sharif come to India?
Because
we wanted the talks. That's why Modi went to India, Pakistan.
I said last week,
Arnab, they made the same allegations. They made the same allegations after 26/11. That we had staged the drama there. Pakistanis are products of their convoluted minds and their sense of delusion. Get real.
And this is a Pakistani attack because we have drink that glass of water. This is a Pakistani attack because we have one second. GD Bakshi, 1 minute. We don't just have information, GD Bakshi. We have the names of the handlers of the attackers.
You have the names.
And the man who led the operation. And his name is Maulana Ashfaq Muhammad Hafiz Abdul Gaur Kazin Jan. They have allegiance to the Al Rahmat Trust. And the man who led the operation was Nasir. The attack was launched from Bahawalpur. Next you will say Bahawalpur is in Ukraine. No, it is in Pakistan. So don't embarrass yourself. Like you did once, that Ajmal, you don't know where Ajmal Kasab was from. The whole world knows what you're up to.
Prime Minister has not dared to name Pakistan.
General Bakshi, you want to be delusional? You will be delusional on the day Pakistan blows up.
Not yet. Let your Prime Minister come and tell it to Pakistan. We will tell you what
on the day you are leading to your own self-annihilation.
Can we kindly come in?
Yes, General Bakshi.
You know, Arnab, I would like to state unequivocally, this terrorist attack on an Indian air base is an unprecedented outrage. just a week after our Prime Minister made that spontaneous and very, unprecedented outreach to Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. He made an unscheduled stop at Lahore. He attended his birthday. He attended the wedding of his granddaughter. He touched his mother's feet in an attempt to break the ice and start the peace process going in South Asia. 1 week later, what does he get? A 2-timing stab in the back. A duplicitous 2-timing stab in the back. That's what he gets. And this escalation, Arnab, let us not minimize it. Just because 3 brave Indian boys have sacrificed their lives and not allowed these bunch of lunatics to destroy our aircraft, our attack helicopters and our helicopters. What if they had succeeded, Arnab, as they planned to? It would have inflicted a loss of billions of dollars on our country. Can we let this pass?
It's not about the loss.
Because our brave boys fought.
No, 1 second. What worries me?
What
worries me?
And 1971.
What worries me, General Bakshi? What worries me is the risk they are willing to take on themselves. If one Indian soldier is killed, it hits all of us. Today, 3 Indian defense personnel has been martyred. And had there been 5,000 Fidains, and 5,000 would have been killed tonight. And the Indian Army and the Indian Air Force and the Indian Armed Forces are good enough to deal with these paced, hallucinatory mercenaries that the Pakistani get. But the fact is tonight, we have information. Ambassador Ali Sarwar Naqvi.
Oh, you have the wrong information.
Am I asking you? You want to know what information I have? Then tell me tonight, where is Bahawalpur? Where is Bahawalpur? What is the Al-Rahmat Trust? Tell the viewers of Newshour tonight. Where is the Al-Rahmat Trust? Is the Al-Rahmat Trust another front used by the Jaish-e-Mohd after it was banned in 2002 or not? Does it run programs for donations for terror operation Killed or not? Does it raise funds on behalf of the Khudamul Islam and alliance for the Jaish-e-Mohd or not? You want me to tell you more details? You want to live in La La Land? Will you realize the day your country blows up into pieces? You will suffer. But it is for your actions that you will suffer. That you play with fire and that fire will consume you. Group Captain Hali, be clear about it. Now, Ambassador
okay, be clear
Ali
about
Sarwar
it. Let
Naqvi,
me tell you, no, just
I'll
wait.
take your venom elsewhere.
That for 19 months, your Prime Minister tried to browbeat Pakistan.
Our Prime Minister did you a greater favor than you deserve. Don't you dare speak about our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister did a greater favor than you deserve. You don't deserve the favor of Prime Minister landing in Lahore.
He was scared
showing you that grand gesture. You don't deserve those grand gestures.
19 months he tried to browbeat
You don't deserve those grand gestures.
And when that plan failed, he
you
came
don't deserve any of them.
It is you who deserves a Prime Minister.
And by the way, tell me, calm down, Group Captain Hali. I have information with me tonight. Ambassador Ali Sarwar Naqvi, be reasonable. That this operation was found.
What are you asking me?
The question is this, that my information is this operation was funded by the Al-Rahmat Trust. Can you confirm that the Al-Rahmat Trust is a front for the Jaish-e-Mohd? And is it true, since you are a diplomat? I haven't finished my question. Is it true that even the United States of America, to whom you go with your begging bowl every few months as a bankrupt country with no financial support of its own, even the United States has acknowledged the existence of the Al-Rahmat Trust, and the Treasury Department has placed it on its radar for organizations involved in terror funding? Is it true or not?
See, listen,
now tell me, who's kite flying?
It's not true. I don't know.
It's not true.
Look,
you don't know. You don't know that the Al-Rahmat Trust. You don't know that the Al-Rahmat Trust. You don't know Al-Rahmat Trust has been placed on the radar by the U.S. Treasury Department. What kind of diplomat are you?
If you want to have a sensible, rational.
Yeah, I'm having a sensible, rational debate as much as it is possible. Now tell me, what is the Al-Rahmat Trust?
Well, then
What is the Al-Rahmat Trust?
Nobody
How can you
knows
say I
about
don't
Al-Rahmat
know?
Trust. You know about Al-Rahmat
Of course, you
Trust.
should know. You're a
And you are the
Pakistani
one
diplomat. You should know about the Al-Rahmat Trust.
Making
The Al-Rahmat Trust.
Allegations. You
Al-Rahmat
can't make
Trust.
allegations without any basis.
What basis? You
It's
want me to tell you my basis?
ridiculous.
One second. Ambassador, don't speak with such self-confidence, please. Realize I'm talking about a Pakistan-based terror group designated.
Terrorism is a problem that we have to deal with.
And what are you doing to deal with it?
Have joint investigation.
If you can't,
we can only then reach the conclusions.
I'm sorry. Your paid mercenaries cannot come across the Indian border on Indian soil and dare to attack an Indian Air Force base. Now listen, sir.
How do you know?
Apni Lakshman Rekha bhul mat jaiye. 1 second, Admiral Javed Iqbal.
Do you know
Admiral Javed Iqbal, please don't
They are
lose your
attacking
temper
Paris.
like
They
this.
are attacking Belgium. Have you gone mad?
Saying what you like.
Are you aware? Who are these people? Where do these Fidain come from? Do they come from Denmark or Pakistan? Where did they come from? Copenhagen?
They came from your own.
From Copenhagen or Bahawalpur?
I don't care from
Where is Bahawalpur? What have you done to take on these
people? Don't you dare!
What have you done?
Don't you dare involve those!
If you don't have the guts, the guts to take on these forces, then Admiral, let our forces come in. हम एक एक को देख लेंगे. Let our forces come in because your army. You tell me. No. 1 second. Admiral, 1 minute.
We are fighting
Admiral,
terrorists, and you are shameless.
Admiral, can you deal with these terrorists?
You
If you can't deal with them, if you can't deal with them, let us deal with them.
Can you deal with them?
You let us deal with them.
Can deal with them?
You let us. Where is Bahawalpur?
You deal them. You cowards.
Who funded these people? Who sent these Fidain? Who sent these Fidain across the border? Who sent them across the border? How did they smuggle in from the Pakistani route? You answer my questions. How did they enter in from the Pakistani route? How do they come in?
If you are son of your father...
Mister, please control your language. Mister, don't cross the limit, Admiral. You don't cross the limit. Don't show your uncivilized behavior here on the program. Don't behave like one of those uncivilized Fidain you send across. Don't you use that language with me. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you say. If you want to come here advocating, be careful of what you say. Admiral, don't cross the limit. You want to support cowards, do it within your Lakshman Rekha. Now, Commodore J Singh is responding. Be quiet tonight. Enough. Commodore J Singh.
I just
speak with some sense of decency.
Admiral Sultan Ali. Admiral Sultan Ali. Just answer my simple question, please. I'm asking you the simplest question, and you should be able to answer it. I want to ask you, is this attack not a direct message to your Prime Minister?
Don't ask stupid questions.
That we, ISI says that we rule the
Where is Bahawalpur?
And Nawaz Sharif continues to be an ornamental Prime Minister. He continues to be a puppet Prime Minister. He has no respect in the army.
Stop asking stupid questions.
He has no respect in the army. He continues to be an ornament Prime Minister. You tell me, is this not this question? Is this not a simple question to answer? Tell me, it's a direct message to your Prime Minister.
Non-state actors.
They are attacking London. They are attacking
just a puppet Prime Minister.
Paris. They are attacking Belgium.
This is not a non-state actor.
You are talking nonsense.
This is not a non-state actor. And by the way, you should be well aware that what happened after the Paris attack. I'd like to go to. You know what? What is your name? Admiral Javed Iqbal. Admiral Javed Iqbal. Admiral Javed Iqbal, Admiral Javed Iqbal, with the kind of language that you are showing that you are capable of using, you don't even deserve to be on the program. With the kind of language that you use, your uncivilized conduct, you are only exposing your real face.
Your language.
Now,
mind your language.
Not the program.
You're talking a terror drama.
Now my question is, take him off here, please, for a minute. Now my question is, when you are once again in control of yourself. 1 second, Admiral. Admiral, you are not in control of yourself. When you are in control of yourself, I'll bring you back on the program. Right now, you have lost your own sense of balance. When you get your own balance back, I'll get you on the program. Right now, you seem to have lost your balance. So please, do not force me to take you on. I don't. You are, you're a very senior man. You're an elderly man. I don't want to say anything to you. But if you've lost your sense of balance on the program tonight, it is unfortunate. But it is unfortunate. I can do nothing about it. I can plead with you to get your sense of balance back. We're having a serious discussion. General Jaswal, General Jaswal and Group Captain Hali. This is not the first time, General Jaswal. This attack bears similarities to the attack on an Indian army camp in November this year in Tangdhar. You are aware of it in Kupwara district in J&K. That was also Jaish-e-Mohd.
Yes.
And if I go into the specifics of the Tangdhar attack and this attack are uncannily similar. Someone needs to own up or be made to answer now. General Jaswal, over to you.
First of all, to expect them to accept what they have done, I think when we are talking to a wall, deniability is in their DNA. You see, anything what they do, they must deny that. And that is what is pulling down Pakistan. And that is the reason that Pakistan is in this state. I think they should behave much more mature. There is an inadequacy in their nation. They must try and correct. And we should help them correct that. But if in case they continue like this, then we can give them another type of help. That is, that we pay back in the same coin, not through terrorism, but we help them carve out Balochistan, Waziristan and Sindh.
Yes.
You see, the cost has to be raised because we are trying to be decent to them. Every time, I really appreciate our Prime Minister's endeavor to have gone over there, unprecedented. But if they do not understand what is decency, then I think one has to talk in their language. I'm most appalled that a Vice Admiral of the Pakistan Army, he has gone to eloquence of absurdity, I'll call. I respect his age. We are probably of the same age. We fought to 71 together, from their side and our side. But we never get dabbled into such like absurd...
No, Jaswal, you listen to me.
Please, Admiral, kindly. Admiral, I will request you.
Must understand.
I can also...
No, Jaswal, we do not come here to be treated like school children. Jaswal, you must understand that.
Admiral, I request you.
Understand that.
My
we are not here
in
to listen to your
not bad.
speeches. I condemn
when I'm
any
talking,
kind of terrorism. I condemn this. But this is not the way.
I appreciate that, but your language, please kindly.
Our own children,
Admiral is speaking to you decently. Admiral, General is speaking to you decently. Please.
I request you.
I said General Jaswal is speaking to you decently. Be decent in your response.
I'm saying you are not talking.
No, please, Admiral. Admiral, here. Admiral, listen to the General.
Admiral, trust me. If in case if I have to jump onto that level, which I'll think it below my dignity, I can do it. But I don't want to be cheap. I'm sorry to say.
Of your anchor,
we don't expect this from you, Admiral.
And you are listening to him.
You're wearing a certain amount of brass on your shoulder. We don't dabble. And we don't raise our pitch like that.
We are after them.
Okay.
They are all terrorists.
Yes.
We condemn them.
Yes, they are terrorists.
We are taking, I say, whatsoever action
they are terrorists.
Listen, by saying it doesn't make a difference. You may be saying that you condemn terrorists, but what are you doing to condemn them when they come to India? You are condemning only what activities they are doing in your country.
You understand that?
You understand?
No, the thing is you are
Javed, listen. Javed, I think I'll shed this rank of Admiral now because you are talking like that. Javed, listen. You condemn terrorism so long it affects you in your country. But when you have to prosecute terrorist activities in another country, you feel happy about it and you orchestrate it. Is that the way? Is that the way you fight terrorism? You have been told time and again by the world over, by everyone, that you are a nursery of producing terrorists.
One-way traffic. You will have to listen to others also. Jaswal, we condemn it.
No, I'm listening, but you let me speak.
Against it.
I would.
And the thing is, but why do you say that we are doing it?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Can I take it from here? 1 second. General Jaswal, can I take it from here? 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll tell you why. If no, I'll tell you why. If you listen, Admiral, right? And as he said, right, you're a senior person. You both were probably, of the same, you're probably older to General Jaswal. So let us speak to each other with a sense of sobriety. Why I'm saying so, and you just be open-minded. One, the Tangdhar attack was a Fidaiin attack like this one. A. B. What is recovered from the killed terrorists then and now are similar. There are markings on them, which I can show you. You will realize where they come from. Third, a clinching piece of evidence is the fact that Pathankot is the entry point for the Pakistani terrorists who launched the Gurdaspur attack in July last year. 8 people were killed. The modus operandi is the same. In both cases, the terrorists were made to dress in Indian Army fatigues. This is a practice that is repeated often again and again by Pakistani terrorists, where there has been a concerted attempt to attack military installations through modus operandi like this. The list is endless. The most important thing is the names of the handlers. It is all, you see, 1 second. Understand, we have recordings of the conversations.
No, you are all
the entire conversations between the Pakistani handlers and the terrorists is on tape.
Allow me to speak now.
The entire conversation is on tape. Does that tell you nothing? Yes, Group Captain Ali. Group Captain Ali. The problem is, even when I put all this information before you, you have a close mind. Group Captain Ali and Maroof Raza. Group Captain Ali and Maroof Raza. Group Captain Ali. Group Captain Ali. Yes, Group Captain Ali.
Yes, please, if you allow me.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you see, fine, you have said that there is a similarity between the attacks earlier on Gurdaspur and Udhampur and all. But look at the other side of the coin. The attack on the Pakistan naval base at Mehran. We lost a P-3C Orion. And the question, according to the Latin proverb, is qui bono? Who benefited maximum from that?
No.
Our belief is that India
I'll give you the last piece of evidence which you'll understand now, Group Captain Ali. I'll give you a piece of evidence. Maroof, tell me one thing, general knowledge question. In India, who speaks Multani? Multani as a language, because these conversations between the attackers and the handlers, which took place between 12:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. on the intervening night of Friday and Saturday, were made in the Multani language. Maroof, in Pakistan, do they speak Multani, or in India do they speak Multani? You tell me, Maroof. You're well aware of the demography of the region. Huh? Any doubt? Any doubt about where they? Now you'll say we don't speak Multani. Then later tomorrow you'll say that Bahawalpur is not in Pakistan. Arey bhai, Multani mein conversations hai, and I'm putting the details out on the channel right now. What more evidence do you need?
Would you like me to answer to that, please?
No, you want me, what more evidence do you need? You tell me what evidence do you need?
No, this is not evidence.
Even Multani is not evidence.
I would like to answer to that.
Oh, so Multani, somebody learnt Multani.
Oh, my dear Allah.
Right.
Will you let me speak, or are you going to continue speaking yourself? First of all, you see, when we had the Army Public School attack, we have evidence that some of the speakers or the handlers and the telephone conversation we have was coming from Afghanistan. But part of it was in Hindi. Now tell me, who speaks Hindi?
For God's sake.
Do the people in Denmark speak Hindi?
No, for God's sake, General Jaswal
this is what I'm saying.
General Jaswal.
No, for God's sake.
No, one sec. GD Bakshi.
He better laugh. GD Bakshi. Because if these people can speak Multani, then these guys were speaking Hindi. And we have ample evidence. And we have submitted this evidence to the United Nations.
Can you kindly give me a chance? Group Captain, may I remind you, when the attack took place on Peshawar, your army chief went to Afghanistan and demanded the right of hot pursuit, and you got it from the Afghans who cooperated with you. If you are incapable of handling these non-state actors, as you put it, let us do that for you.
Exactly.
You should give us the similar right of hot pursuit as you are
to deal with these people. We know how to deal with these people.
We are fully capable of handling it.
Soldier.
And if you want to come and attack, please come. Please come, and we will give you such a bloody nose. We are going to hit you so hard, you don't know what hit you. You tried that after the Mumbai attack. You sent a probe mission. But you know what happened to that probe mission? We intercepted your aircraft.
The question is of accountability. This kind of, Group Captain Ali, one second, J Bakshi, 1 minute, Group Captain Ali, I like this show of muscularity. Pray tell all the viewers of Newshour tonight, आपकी जो इतनी मस्क्युलैरिटी है ये कहां चली जाती है जब मौलाना मसूद अजहर जैश-ए-मोहम्मद के सुप्रीम लीडर बड़ी रैली करते हैं with thousands of people attending it on your soil with your patronage. Where is your muscularity then? You don't have the guts to say a word before this guy Masood Azhar. You're scared of Masood Azhar. Your General Rahil Khurshid is scared of Masood Azhar. A person like General Rahil Khurshid who's scared of Masood Azhar, he is scared of Hafiz Saeed. What action will he ever take against them? And by the way, I have called details of the terrorists. I have called details. I'm telling you today, you need to have the will to act against these people. God,
and we are going ready
then
to
tell me, one minute. My information is as per your own newspaper called The Dawn, a Pakistani newspaper called The Dawn, reported that this coward who carried out the IC-814 hijack put the lives of several civilians at stake, a coward of the highest measure, जिसको हिंदी में कहते हैं कायर, इस कायर को पाकिस्तान में, सदर्न पाकिस्तान में बिठा के रखा है आपने. Only in your country will a terrorist walk free. Why don't you act against Masood Azhar? Is that not a legit question, J Singh? If there's so much interest and so much courage and so much ability, then act against Masood Azhar. Then act against Masood Azhar. I want to ask. J Singh, please. J Singh on the other side. J Singh, calm down.
Be ashamed of yourself.
You started with the terror vote. You are talking about being muscular now. You started with the terror vote. Now the terror vote's port of origin was Karachi. And what had happened to it when it came into the Indian voters? You know that. And now you are talking about being muscular. You are talking about being strong. You are talking about giving us a bloody nose. What are you talking? You call the drama, this terror vote which you sent from there, we carried out a surveillance of it. We tracked it for 24 hours and thereafter we took action against it, and it was proven that it was carrying all kinds of arms and explosives. And now you are telling that this was a drama
inside Pakistan. Inside Pakistan, stop that drama you are doing it. Stop, bullying people.
Javed Iqbal, don't raise your voice.
Misleading people.
Javed Iqbal,
you don't mislead people.
Let us not forget.
You will have by this misleading, you will make lot of damage to India. Don't do that. We are sufferers of terrorism. We should condemn terrorism. All of us should condemn terrorism.
Calm down. Let me tell you.
I have a point to make with Admiral Javed.
Okay, GD Bakshi.
Admiral Hussain.
Admiral, kindly listen to me. Admiral, I have an important point to make. When we asked you your reaction to this attack, you and your other Pakistani colleagues expressed sympathy. You condemned it in the most vociferous
I condemn it.
When we asked
condemn it.
That
I openly on your channel I am condemning it.
I agree. Let me finish my sentence. When you asked the Afghans for help, they agreed with you and they gave you the help. They let you cross over into their territory to pursue the groups, to launch F-16 strikes, because they agreed that this was wrong. When we asked you whether you agree it is wrong, you all said wholeheartedly that we condemn it. We asked you...
First you maintain that. First you... General Bakshi, now listen to me. General Bakshi.
Let's go closer. One second. No.
General Bakshi, now listen to me. Give me a chance to reply. General Bakshi, first you come to that level of cooperation and confidence and then ask for that.
Javed Iqbal, those who don't learn the lessons of history are forced to condemn it.
Look, those who don't learn the lesson.
Those who don't learn the lesson.
I am also forced to repeat
those mistakes.
Look, I am not your class.
You hear me tonight, sir.
Those who do not learn the lesson, are not coming to real issue.
You understand.
I want to get
Maroof and Nehal Hashmi. I am now joined by Senator of the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, General Secretary of the PMLN, and Senator Nehal Hashmi, senior Pakistani politician, and Maroof is joining him on the debate along with General Jaswal. Now understand, Nehal Hashmi, that you have a responsibility to ensure that these attacks which stem from your soil, with your people, trained by your ISI, sent across the Pakistani border, you have a responsibility. You cannot adopt the tried and tested strategy of pretending to accept peace overtures from India and then backstabbing us through your proxies. You cannot be trusted because you participate in 2 attacks, one after Ufa and one now. The Indian Prime Minister made an impromptu visit to Pakistan that was a great sign of a great peace overture. It meets with a violent reciprocation. Now what do you expect us to do? You expect the people of India to back any peace process after what happened in Pathankot today? Would you today, if Indians, if a group of Indians were to carry out an attack on your side, would you be able to carry out a peace process with India? My question is to Nehal Hashmi. My question is to Nehal Hashmi. Mr. Nehal, Admiral Nehal Hashmi को जवाब देने दें.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. मैं जब से बैठा हूं मैं तो समझ नहीं पा रहा हूं कि बहुत सारे लोग अपनी अपनी भाषा बोल रहे हैं. मैं आपको सिर्फ ये बताना चाहता हूं कि मैं इस अटैक के बारे में मुझे अभी बिल्कुल इल्म नहीं है, मगर अगर कुछ ऐसा हुआ है तो इसमें जरूर सबसे पहले आप अपने जो इंटरनल पॉलिटिक्स है, यू मस्ट गो.
There's no internal politics. What about the Pakistani sent over from Bahawalpur? What is the internal politics there? Let's not be foolish about it. I mean, there's no internal politics.
If you allow me to speak,
sent from Bahawalpur. There is no internal angle.
If you want me to,
sir, there is no internal angle to
reply you, then all right.
No, there is no.
If you don't want to allow me, then how can I give?
Senator, listen to me. Senator Nehal Hashmi, रीजनेबल बात आपको मैं कह रहा हूं. ये पाकिस्तानी है, पाकिस्तान से आए हैं, बहावलपुर के हैं, रिकॉर्डिंग्स है उनके और हैंडलर्स के बीच में फोन कॉन्वर्सेशंस के, उनके नाम हमारे पास है, उनके एसेट्स हमारे पास है, उनके लोकेशन, उनके फोन नंबर सब हमारे पास है. और क्या दे, आपने तो ये भी कहा था कि अजमा ये कसाब भी पाकिस्तानी नहीं है, बाद में आपको एडमिट करना पड़ा. तो डिनाइल में रह के कोई फायदा नहीं. जैश-ए-मोहम्मद के लोग हैं और जैश-ए-मोहम्मद के मसूद अजहर को आपने रखा हुआ है पाकिस्तान में.
अब आप
एविडेंस तो हम दे सकते हैं, आप एविडेंस भी नहीं मानते. No, 1 second. Sir, these are not.
If you allow me to reply,
yes, please. Go ahead, reply. But don't justify backstabbing. Yes.
I am not justified. We always condemn every terrorist attack, every terror, whosoever, wherever it happens. But let you assure that you don't take a role of investigator, only carrying, having a SIM of Pakistan or phone number of Pakistan, or someone can speak some Hindi, or someone you have already said that you are giving a judgment that they are from Bahawalpur, they are from ISI.
Okay, you tell me, Maulana Masood Azhar. Tell me one thing. Senator, listen to me. Let me give you one example. No, I'll give you one example and let me see how open-minded you are. I can tell you one second. Senator Nehal Hashmi, मेरी बात सुनिए. Senator Nehal Hashmi, मेरी बात सुनिए. जब मौलाना मसूद अजहर को रिलीज किया गया एयर इंडिया के IC-814 हाईजैक के बाद में, ISI चेक दी आइडेंटिटीज. फिर ISI के एक ऑपरेटिव ने उन्हें हक किया. ओमर शेख जो है टेररिस्ट थे, उनको हक किया और कहा आई एम सो हैप्पी टू सी यू एंड नाउ गो टू कंडाहार. दिस इज अ रियलिटी. क्या यह भी सच नहीं है? आप कितना डिनाई करेंगे? आप डिनाई क्यों करते रहते हैं?
देखिए,
आप डिनाइल से क्या मिलेगा आपको?
क्या ये सच नहीं है? देखिए जी, पास्ट इज पास्ट, व्हाट हैड हैपेंड इन पास्ट आई हैव नो आइडिया. यू नो, इन 1971 नरेंद्र मोदी साहब ने ढाका विश्वविद्यालय में जाके कहा कि जी आपके जो मुक्ति योद्धा थे उनके साथ मेरा भी रक्तदान था, स्वाधीनता दिवस जब आप मना रहे हैं. तो इस तरह से नहीं चलता है चीजें. देखिए, अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू डोंट हैव एन क्रेडिबल एविडेंस यू कैन नॉट मेक एलिगेशन ऑन समवन. आप देखिए, उधमपुर में आपने उधमपुर के बारे में आपने कहा था, लेटर ऑन यू फाइंड आउट दैट दिस जेंटलमैन वाज फ्रॉम कश्मीर, ही वाज फ्रॉम जम्मू एंड इंडियन हेल्ड कश्मीर, और फ्रॉम इंडियन. आपने कहा था हिज नेम इज नदीम एंड ही इज फ्रॉम लाहौर. आपने कहा था
डी बख्शी,
मैटर बी इन्वेस्टिगेटेड.
जनरल बख्शी
साहब, जनाब, जनाब जरा मुझे भी मौका दीजिए.
देखिए, पाकिस्तान गवर्नमेंट, इट्स लॉ एनफोर्सिंग एजेंसीज,
ऑल दीज एक्सप्रेशंस ऑफ कंडोलेंसेस आर हिपोक्रिटिकल.
We are already suffering for terrorism.
Hypocritical.
We are suffering from terrorism. We don't believe on it.
State. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. It is the Pakistani state that arms, trains, funds and sends across these mass murderers. And then you put your tongue in cheek and you express expressions of regret and condolences.
We never talking about any tweet or anything else.
Please don't insult
Maroof Raza, last 5 minutes. It's Maroof Raza taking on Senator.
Incident hota hai.
Maroof Raza taking on Senator Nehal Hashmi, please.
Law enforcing agencies
Nehal Hashmi ji.
आप अपने अंदरूनी मामलात
Hashmi, Senator Hashmi.
18 आजादी की तहरीकें चल रही हैं.
Senator Hashmi. सेनेटर हाशमी, मेरी बात सुनिए. सेनेटर हाशमी मेरी बात सुनिए. मारूफ राजा आपको रिस्पॉन्ड करेंगे. उससे पहले मैं सिर्फ एक बात कहूंगा कि जैश-ए-मोहम्मद की मैगजीन है, उसका नाम है ज़र्ब मोमिन. ये पब्लिश कैसे हो रहा है? ये मसूद अजहर के ऑडियो कैसेट्स कैसे पब्लिश अवेलेबल है कराची और इस्लामाबाद और रावलपिंडी में? अगर आप एक्शन लेते हैं, जरा सोचिए. आप कहने के पहले सोच तो लीजिए. आप इन्हीं को पनाह देते हैं और उन्हीं से आप डिनाइल रखते हैं कि वो हमारे लोग नहीं, आपके ही लोग हैं, आपके ही भेजे हुए लोग हैं, आपके आतंकवादी हैं. आपको एक्शन लेना पड़ेगा या फिर हमको लेने दीजिए. मारूफ राजा आपको रिस्पॉन्ड करें. मारूफ राजा दिल्ली से. मारूफ राजा,
गाने हमारे मार्केट में हैं.
मारूफ राजा
फिल्मों के गाने हमारे चलती है. आपकी किताबें हमारे.
मारूफ राजा
तो हमारी
सेनेटर साहब
है, किसी की भी चीजें बिक सकती है.
मारूफ राजा.
सेनेटर साहब, मैं आपको 3-4 सवाल खड़े करना चाहता हूं. आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क अ कपल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. द फर्स्ट इज दैट Arnab, I think there is a deficiency in our approach to dealing with Pakistan, which is twofold. One is we have been reluctant to make all this evidence we have on Pakistan public. If we make it public, then it leaves less room for deniability for Pakistan. Every time Pakistan goes into a sense of denial because our intelligence agencies seem to be obsessed with following a hush-hush line, including all the evidence that Kasab provided. I was of the view, why didn't we go public internationally by recording his television interviews and airing it into the world again and again to establish the link between him and from where he came from and his masters? That's the first point. The second point is that the group captain did talk about how brave the Pakistanis are. If they are so brave, why are they using proxy warriors against us? Why don't they send their own soldiers, as they have done in 1965 and other occasions, to try and create the same attacks and lose their own men? They want to lose people who are dispensable. These jihadis are a bunch of useless characters who are drugged and motivated and trained and sent to India. The third thing is that the point was raised by the Admiral and even others by saying Pakistan got Afghanistan support for the deep strikes within the Taliban held territory after 16 December. Today, an Indian newspaper, Indian Express, Khalid Ahmed has written to say that Pakistan remains so unpopular with Afghanistan, but they can get it from Afghanistan, these kind of permissions, because they enjoy huge military leverage over Afghanistan. The thing is that if Pakistan talks of joint cooperation, why don't they take our assistance to deal with these people? If they think they are that brave,
why hasn't their army engaged with these terror groups that target India?
Because
why they only engage with terror groups that are targetable by them in Waziristan?
Because they can't, Maroof. That's a simple reason they can't. Now I put this question to everyone tonight. You've heard the debate. Ambassador Naqvi,
there are too many skeletons in their cupboard.
Ambassador Naqvi, if the talks get compromised, then the burden is on Pakistan now.
In Pakistan,
if the talks get compromised, if the talks get compromised, Ambassador Naqvi, I'm saying this to you, the burden will be on Pakistan and only Pakistan.
Secretary General or the concerned authority. निश्चित रूप से मैं आपको ये बताना चाहता हूँ, देखिए जी, आप अपने घर को पहले देखें. आपके यहाँ जो आंदोलन चल रही है, जो मुक्ति योद्धा है, जो मुख्तलिफ क्षेत्र में आपके यहाँ जो नाइंसाफियाँ हो रही है,
अच्छा देखिए, I won't waste time on that. All I'll say is General Nehal Hashmi, जबर और ज्यादती हो रही है. You will not understand.
What are you talking about?
I thank you all. You will not understand. One second, Nehal Hashmi, you will not understand. We really gave you an opportunity. When Narendra Modi landed on Pakistani soil on the 25th and spent 2 or 3 hours in Lahore, he was doing a great favor to the Pakistanis. You gave up that opportunity.
All right.
You will have to regret it.
So what?
I thank you all for joining me. I thank you all for joining me.
All the time in interstate relations.
Well, I'm sorry, Ambassador. I'm sorry, Ambassador, but you cannot have so many opportunities given by a large-hearted neighbor.
Friendly approach.
You don't get so many opportunities.
Besides that, we know that we do have.
I thank you all for joining me. Some things don't change. On the other side tonight on the Newshour, I debate what we should do. Whether there is any point in continuing any peace process that doesn't achieve anything with the Pakistanis. That's on the other side on the Newshour. Thank you for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight.